Welcome, welcome everybody. Today we're going to talk about something a little technical, but not super technical. I want to welcome everybody from all over the world. I'm so excited to be here and share with you some of the things I've learned about the online course business. Today you're going to see me over here in this little corner up here because I'm screen sharing the mastermind.com website, and I want to share with you from some of my thumbnails, some of my course thumbnails, and some of my course headlines, what makes a great course thumbnail and a great course headline. You might not think that there's a lot of thought that goes into this, but let me tell you, if you come from the marketing world like I do, which I've been doing marketing for 23 years, sales and marketing even before that, every little thing counts when it comes to your online presence, and especially when it comes to persuading somebody to part with their cold hard cash, right? So our goal here is to help you to be more successful with your online course business, to show you some of the tricks and some of the secrets that we've used over many, many years to help you to be more successful with your online course business. Now, I'm going to share with you, and part of me is tempted to go through some of these thumbnails and share with you what is not good about them. But rather than go from the negative slant, I'd rather go with the positive slant and just share with you how to do it right and why. The most important thing is why you want to do it right and why you want to do things a certain way, right? So we're going to go through some of my course thumbnails. Excuse me. Once you're over here on the mastermind.com site, you'll see my name here, number 2, Dave Espino. You click on that. And I've got a bunch of courses up on the site. Now, what I did, and these are not all of my courses, but these are some of my better courses. I've put some of my best courses on mastermind.com. What I decided to do was brand each of my thumbnails with my headshot, just so that people know, oh, this is another course by Dave Espino, right? And so you'll notice that every one of my thumbnails has that little headshot in the corner, and so on. So that's something you can consider doing or not doing, totally okay, because what I recommend when it comes to your thumbnail, let's first talk about thumbnails, is you want to make your thumbnail not too busy. You want your thumbnail to be fairly simple in terms of the imagery that you use. And you also want to convey a little bit of whatever feeling that your thumbnail is going to do for you, right? So for example, let me give you this one here. And this particular course thumbnail is about a course, how to get quality traffic with LinkedIn ads, okay? And so notice that I bought this image here. You can buy a stock photo like I did. There's plenty of stock photo websites, right? And I bought this image. It was already darkened like that, so it makes a really nice background image. And then I just added this wording, quality traffic with LinkedIn ads, and I added my headshot. And that's it. Super simple, right? 3 elements. You've got the cell phone with LinkedIn on it, you've got the headline, and you've got the headshot. Now, notice that the wording in the thumbnail is not the title of my course, right? It's not the title. Why? Because if I were to put this whole title into this thumbnail, let's back up one, what would happen? Look at how many words there are in the title of the course, and it would crowd this thumbnail when it's this small, and it would be very hard to read that entire title, right? So what I do with the thumbnail is I paraphrase what they're going to benefit, what is their main benefit they're going to get from this course. I summarized it by saying they will get quality traffic with LinkedIn ads. Okay, so what is the purpose of a thumbnail? Let's stop and think about that first, right? What is the purpose of a thumbnail? Well, the purpose of a thumbnail, let me back up to the page 1 of mastermind.com. The purpose of the thumbnail is to, number 1, grab their attention. Number 2, convey some kind of a benefit for clicking on the thumbnail. Okay, so that's what you want to focus on, is how can I grab attention and then convey a benefit. So if your thumbnail is using too many words, Or if the font, right, like right here, the font is too small, then they won't even be able to see the thumbnail on this page where they're seeing all the different results. It'll be difficult for them to go ahead and click on that, right? So let me back up to one of mine here. And as you'll see, oh, looks like, let me see if I can refresh on that. There we go. So as you'll see, all of my thumbnails, look at this one, only 3 words, sell more courses, right? That's a good benefit, right? If you're a course creator, you want to learn how to sell more courses. I kind of mimicked it with this one, sell more online courses, right? So let me show you this one really quick, just to show you how simple these thumbnails should, in my opinion, they should be very, very simple, okay? Oh, this one doesn't have the thumbnail because I did a video promotion for it. Okay, so we can't see that thumbnail. But look at how simple. You've got 4 words, you've got a laptop, and you've got the headshot. That's it. And by the way, these are easily made. These thumbnails are easily made by going to canva.com. Canva actually, you know, it allows you to set the thumbnail dimensions exactly the way that mastermind.com requests dimensions, right? They'll tell you in the mastermind.com when you're creating your course, they'll tell you the suggested dimension. Now you can use any dimensions and it'll probably work, but it's better to use the actual dimensions that they give you. So you just pop those into Canva, and you can use Canva almost like it's almost like a beginner's Photoshop. You don't have to be like super expert at graphic design or anything like that. And it's super, super easy to use. Guys, if I can use it, you can use it, okay? It's that simple. Now, over here, we've got a benefit. What's the benefit? Make money with affiliate marketing, okay? So I've got a young lady, whether she's looking at her phone and all this money's coming out of her phone, okay? Pretty simple, right? And notice what I did though, is that I moved her way over to the right so that she doesn't compete with my headshot, that kind of thing. And it's even like the money's coming over my head and that kind of thing. Now notice again that the thumbnail title is different than the course title. The course title is Affiliate Marketing for Newbies, How to Make Ongoing Income with Affiliate Marketing, okay? Now we're gonna get to titles in a second. That's a good one to go over when we do. Let's look at some other thumbnails. Like this one is smartphone flipping on eBay. So the idea here, another young lady with money coming out of the cell phone, and these are images that I just bought. I bought these stock images on stock photo websites. And so the title is eBay flipping with your smartphone, what to buy locally to flip for big profits, right? Here's one. I found basically a arrow and a target. Let me click on this one just to show you, because I kind of like this design. Now you can see it better here. So here we have the arrow and the arrow and the target. And I really like how it's kind of blurred a little bit. And with Canva, by the way, you can also dim the image, or you can blur it slightly if you want. You can do all these great things with Canva. Here, you'll notice there's like a rectangle in which the words are. So all I did was I placed a rectangle element onto my canvas, and then I blurred it so that, or not blurred it, but I made it very transparent so that it just has a little delineation right there, right? So look at this, hyper target Facebook ads. It's only 3 words, right? But what's the title of the course? Facebook ads micro targeting, how to reach your best customers at the lowest cost. So let's start to blend and talk now about our headlines, because these headlines, I'm kind of impressed by these headlines, okay? So what should be in a headline as opposed to a thumbnail, right? A headline or a course title, a course name, should convey A, what it's teaching, and B, what's the benefit of me taking this course. Ideally, it does it in a blended title, but sometimes you can do a double title like I have here. So what is it? you're going to learn Facebook ads micro targeting. Okay. I'm not sure what that is, Dave. What is Facebook ads micro targeting? That's because not a lot of people know what it is, right? Something I kind of developed. So then we give them an explanation, but the explanation is a very strong benefit. What's the strong benefit? How to reach your best customers at the lowest cost. Oh, okay. Well, if Facebook ads micro targeting is going to do that for me, then I want this course, right? So be thinking when you create your headline, two main elements. A, what am I learning? And B, what am I getting from learning this? What is my benefit? What is my transformation? Why should I buy this course? Look, whenever somebody's looking at your thumbnail, your course title, your course description, all of that stuff, their question is, what's in it for me? They want to know what's in it for me, right? So we should answer that question, and we should answer it fully so that they go, wow, okay, I see a lot that's in it for me. I want that. Okay. So here's one. Let me click on this one. And this one is earn money doing what you love. Now I grabbed this on a stock photo site. I didn't have to create this traffic sign. It was a stock image that I bought the rights to own that image and to use it. And this is a course. Notice that I didn't even have to put any words on it, right? Because the words were right there. And this is a course called Passion into Profits, Turn Your Hobbies, Experience, and Knowledge into Income. It shows 10 ways to create an online business from your passion, right? So again, what's the title? Passion into Profits. That's kind of self-explanatory, but then we go a little further and go, what is the benefit? What's the benefit to me? I can turn my hobbies, experience, and knowledge into income. I bet you all know what one of those is, right? Turning your knowledge into an online course, right? Let me see if I can dig up some other ones here. Here's a good one. So this one is be super productive working from home. Okay. And this one is almost kind of a little too long of a title in the thumbnail, but it still works because I used thin fonts. I'm not sure what font this is, but I used a very thin font, and I was able to squeeze the letters together, the letter spacing. You can squeeze it together using Canva so that you get a lot into a short area. But most importantly is that it's readable. Let me back up just to show you. It should be readable at this small level, right? Now, I don't know what screen you're watching this on, but on my screen, or just a standard decent sized computer screen, I can read this, right? And so there's the imagery. Let's go back to the imagery. I've got a young lady that is being productive. At least I thought she looks like she's being productive. And then the title of the course, the name of the course is Productivity Secrets. Right there, right? Productivity is one of the most popular titles, I guess you could say, or topics that people are looking for information on, especially right now when everybody's at home. And then the subtitle is how to be super productive when working from home. Okay. I just happen to learn a lot of ways to be super productive because I've been working from home for most of my life. And so I created a course on that. Let me go to a few more of these and just kind of give you some more ideas on thumbnails before we go into headlines more in detail. All right, so we've got some that are about eBay. So I was able to use this image that I got from a stock photo site. All of these images, by the way, all these background images are from a stock photo website. I use a website called stock.adobe.com. And that's where I get mine, but there's a lot of websites out there where you can get your stock photos. And this one's super simple, eBay product sourcing. Hey, how do I find products to sell on eBay? The title, eBay Secrets, 30 ways to find high profit products to flip on eBay. Now, what's the benefit that I'm giving them? Okay, eBay Secrets is like, okay, you're going to teach me something about eBay, right? It doesn't give you that much. But if I give them 30 ways to find not just any products, but high profit products to flip, Now that's interesting to me, right? Because I'm like, I only want those high profit products. I only want to make the biggest margin on my products, right? So I think you're getting the sense of how this works. At least the way I do it. Now you can do it any way you want, right? I tell them what it's about. Like this one is email marketing, and then how to build an email list and list building with Aweber. Now notice that I use the keywords email list and the keyword list building, because when people are on the site, they may type different words to find your course, right? So they might type email list, or they might type list building, or they might type email marketing, or they might type Aweber. Aweber is just the tool that I use. So you want to pack your headline and your course name with as many keywords as people are likely to search when they're searching for a course like yours. Let me go over to this second page. I haven't really looked at my courses on Mastermind here. Okay, so here's a few more. Boost your confidence. Okay, so here's what I did to get these background images. Got this background image of this young lady expressing confidence, right? And so all I did was I went into stock.adobe.com and I typed in the search bar, I typed in confidence. And up come all these images of people showing confidence, right? I picked one that made sense. I like this one because it already had this plain purple background. So it keeps to that minimalist idea of keeping things simple and keeping things minimal. And then I added boost your confidence, and it's that simple. So keyword confidence, how to radiate confidence and personal power. Okay. Now I learned the hard way how to be confident. I was not confident at all starting out in life. I was very shy, very introverted, didn't want to talk to anybody, none of that stuff. So I learned some of these things and I put them into a course. I think you're getting the idea. Here's a good one I like a lot. This is one I did. I co-created this course with my friend, and it's called Debt Free College Degree. So notice how I use the collegiate type of font for this, just so that it kind of fits the imagery. And then it says Debt Free College Degree, how to earn a college degree with zero student debt. Is that not a strong benefit statement, right? How to earn a college degree with zero student debt. So that's what you want to do. You want to kind of explain what you're going to learn and then what's in it for you. And so those are some of the things that I wanted to cover. Let me see if there's anything else I can share with you about headlines and thumbnails and things like that. Again, keep these thumbnails super simple. Keep them, use fonts that are really big so that when you're looking at them here on this, at this very small size, you're able to, they're still able to read it. Look at this one here really quick. Oh, I don't have the thumbnail because I did a promo video for it. I'm starting to create promo videos for my courses. So this one is called Write Your Amazing Book, How to Write a Book That Sells. So people want to write their book, right? And one thing they may not have thought about was that they should write a book that sells. So I'm adding my marketing knowledge to teach them how to write a book that sells, how to create a book title that's going to be exciting, how to create a book cover that's going to be exciting, all that kind of thing that I learned from writing my books that I've got on Amazon. So those are just some examples. I think you got the idea. I think you got the message of how you can make these thumbnails. They're super simple. By the way, if you're here in this YouTube live, that means you're part of the Accelerate plan. And that means that you already have access in your mastermind.com account. You have access to the course Blueprint Secrets training that I did for mastermind.com. It's an extensive course where I walk into every aspect of creating your course in great detail. And I even show you how I created some of these thumbnails in Canva. I walk you step by step in that course through how I created these, some of these course thumbnails, how you can do the same thing. It's super simple, guys. It's super easy process to do. So to find that, make sure that you log into your mastermind.com account and then go to, as soon as you log in, you'll see at the top, it says courses I'm enrolled in. Click there, and then you'll find that you automatically have access to Course Blueprint Secrets, which is a really, really good, really detailed course. I mean, I went all out to really fully teach how to not only get a course done and created, but how to do it here on mastermind.com. Everything that you need to know, the dimensions you need to know for your thumbnails, everything is in there. So that should be really, really helpful. I hope today was really helpful for you all to see kind of the, hey, what's the secret behind the secret? Like why are Dave's thumbnails this way versus other people's may be different? And one last thing I want to leave you with is super important, and that is, and Tony Robbins talks about this all the time, right? Whenever you see somebody who's had success, why not model what they're doing, right? And so that goes for other people besides me, right? I'm not the only one that's had success with online courses. So model the people who are successful. Now, there's a difference between modeling and copying, okay? Don't outright copy them. That's plagiarism and that's copyright infringement. But do model what they're doing. What does that mean? Well, okay, Dave has a little headshot. Okay, I could put a headshot here. Oh, Dave uses big font, but a small number of words. Okay, I can do that. Oh, Dave uses a stock photo for his background. Oh, wow. Dave really only uses 3 elements to create these thumbnails. So I can use 3 elements, right? So just model what works, and that'll be so much of a head start instead of thinking or rethinking or going down that rabbit trail of paralysis of analysis. Just model what works. You're welcome to look at my courses on Mastermind and see what you like about it. Today we didn't talk about the actual sales copy or the course description. I call it sales copy because I'm a marketer, right? We didn't talk about this and what you say here, but this would be a really good thing to model also. Go look at some of the sales copy course descriptions of how I write my course descriptions and model those. And that way you can see how somebody who's been doing this for a long time, who's had great success with it, you can kind of model that and make it part of your success as well. That's all I got for you today. I want to thank everybody for joining me. It's been a pleasure. It's always a pleasure just sharing this. I love this online course business, as you know, and so I'm excited to share with you every week. I want to wish everybody a great, happy weekend and wish you success. And until we see each other next time, have a good one. Take care.